Tell this on stream because this is hilarious. As long as it doesn't break any sort of international things like some of the other stuff you've told me.
No, this isn't like the Angola story or wait, no, not Angola. You don't know about that one.
The one in Africa.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. That was the Indonesian consulate. No, that's okay.
That time you broke the Geneva Conventions while making coffee. That's the story.
If only. No. What was I telling? What story was this again?
Well, I was making coffee and I saw a guy parachuting, so I just took my gun and I started blasting.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Really?
What? Oh, there we go.
What was it? Oh, right, coffee pot chicken soup. It was many, many years ago when I was still young and living with my folks. I had to go and get my wisdom teeth out because they were growing in at a really painful angle. So what they did is they go in and they were supposed to cut out 2. No, they cut out 4.5 teeth. So they had to dope me up extra hard. So I wake up, I'm groggy as all hell. The nurse says, "Hey, you're awake, time to go." I'm like, "Go where?" As my face is jammed full of gauze. And there's my dad, she just ushers me towards it. I'm like, "Who the fuck are you? You taking me to Disneyland?" No, this motherfucker takes me to a Super 8 motel and locks me in the room while he goes shopping. So I get hungry watching really shitty cable television. I look around, all I see is a thing of dry chicken noodle soup. And I'm like, I want you in me, but I don't know how. And then my high ass brain gets the bright idea. Coffee pot make water hot. Soup need hot. Then my dad comes back to me holding the pot of chicken soup to my chest with both arms, drinking through one of those tiny coffee straws, watching Judge Judy or some bullshit. I don't remember. And he loses it, and he has to go back out into the hallway. And then I hear him explain why he's laughing so hard to one of the maids.
Well, my son's high as balls, you see. That would raise questions. No. He had his teeth removed.
Yeah. That was fun.
I have discovered that if you mix Nutella and peanut butter in the right ratios, you get Reese's Pieces spread.
All right. We ready to get started? My story's done.
Yep.
Dusk? Nope, no dusk.
Boy was streaming just about now, so he should be here.
Well, Rex, if you canceled it, it will say resubscribe.
Gift subs.
Nope, you didn't cancel it.
That is unfortunate. Have you decided what we're going to do after?
Well, we got a few things. We could do a couple hours of Stellaris.
I was going to say, we still have Gothic.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, I could kick your ass too. I should feel your eye twitching from here.
Must you do that every time?
A little bit.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So let's get her going. Todak's got fuckery to spread.
Oh boy, what's going on? Oh, operations. Oh, operations is starting late. Okay, so last we left off, you guys had fought a Hydra that has disappeared. Its body turned to dust, ashes to ashes, etc.
And it killed my favorite steed. So
Yes,
I have to actually rely on my own wings to move again.
Muffin.
Okay. Todak shifts back into his cute, cuddly little lizard, little amphibian form. And he carves off a section of this beastie for himself.
There is nothing left.
I was worried about that.
Todak becomes greatly annoyed when cannot take prizes. Was there anything from the Manticore? Did it do the same?
No, it did do the same. You took one of its, I don't remember what you took from the Manticore, but you took something.
Spikes.
But if I,
Remember, Andy Karen cannot say anything.
yes, I'm sure what you were trying to say was that the rope has also disappeared, I think.
You can say a word.
I think this is more fun.
I mean, it
Auntie
is.
Karen
I'm
needs
just
Auntie Karen needs to communicate through dust and the mind meld.
I can say one word sentences in gibberish. That's all I can do.
Todak becomes annoyed because these things hurt Todak. But Todak cannot take trophies when he rightfully kills it. What magic is this?
I don't know, but we should probably hurry to end this magic.
I agree.
Todak stirs the ashes in the water with a stick.
Out of character. I've got
Yes.
note here saying that it did not cauterize yet. Who's bleeding? Oh,
Isn't it you?
no, it was the Hydra wasn't cauterized. Did we cauterize the Hydra?
I mean, it's disappeared.
It's dust.
It vanished. It
Yeah.
vanished. Okay.
So
Never
there's
mind.
nothing to cauterize. Todak annoyedly hops back to shore.
Oh my god. All right.
Todak dislikes this place even more. Todak will go this way.
You're going to go that way. All right, hang on 1 second. I am just doing a little bit of fuckery. Not with that. Just in general. And I just... Where the heck is the... Oh, there it is. That's why I couldn't find it.
I forgot. Do we remember the general direction we were going in?
You know that there's a way around. Oh. Mouse, work with me.
No,
You come up to a cave wall over here.
just a straight up cave wall.
Yep.
Does it seem natural?
Give me a... hang on.
Survival?
Let me just check.
Investigation.
Yeah, investigation. Uh, from what you can tell, it does feel normal.
Kodak
Feels like
squints.
rock.
He squints at it very suspiciously. Damn it.
Damn it.
Damn what?
We're about to find out because I don't think Todak was supposed to shiver rock. The only reason why Todak does is because nothing in these tunnels has been a flat end ever.
That's not true.
Well, it's been a natural like curvature to these caves. When he comes across a flat wall,
If I
you
will,
think
Uh,
Todak's
well,
if I will direct your attention over this way, for just a second.
yeah,
see.
we just left a man-made or dwarven slash elven made city.
Oh, absolutely. That part Todak realizes, but these aren't like man-made caves that he's standing in. Like the buildings, they have
no.
their edges. The tunnels like we just came through, they all have rounded kind of natural.
It's only flat on there just to serve a purpose. It's a rock wall. It's a cave wall.
Okay.
It's like a
Should
little
I have
alcove.
not? So should I have not stabbed it?
I mean, it's
Todak's a bit of an asshole, and he doesn't like flat ends either. So stab him. If you tell me nothing happens, nothing happens.
yeah, nothing happens. It's a rock wall.
I have a better question. Is it a straight up full blown floor to ceiling rock wall with no debris, or is it more of like a collapsed tunnel, or
It's
a natural tunnel that just sort of ends, narrows out,
that's
comes to like a point?
just like a natural bit of tunnel there that just doesn't like come to a point. It does stop, but it's just like it'd be like this one here.
Something akin to this here, right?
Yeah, like that one or like the one over here. It's a little rounded. It's not pointy. It's more rounded, but
Okay.
Cool. I can
So
live with
it feels it. Okay, yeah. It's just the way that these maps are designed, there are designed so that you can buttress them up against each other to create caverns, and that just happens to be one of the random exit points that we aren't using. So consider it a dead end.
So Todak doesn't need to stab it then.
no,
Or
Okay.
check to see if
It's
it's a secret wall.
it's not a secret wall.
Okay.
metagaming aside, should we maybe move on?
Yes.
Before we head forward, is there anything to the right?
Right, one itsy bitsy second to reveal. I should do Polygon because I can reveal more without having to.
Okay, then which direction should we go?
Is the water moving quickly here?
Not here. It's pretty slow right where you guys are.
Any fish?
No, none here.
Todak thinks we should go north.
Yes, I believe we were heading north originally before we were attacked by the Hydra and a voice sicked it on us.
By the way, these tunnels are still dark, right?
Yes.
Okay, so my sight is limited to light, the light spell.
Todak's going to start.
So I suggest.
Sorry, good.
No, I was just going to say, I suggest somebody with dark vision goes ahead. maybe Dusk because she can fly above the water, and we know the water can be dangerous.
Well, come here. I'll give you dark vision. I can't leave the side of these. The- I'm playing guard duty.
Oh, that's right. We have the squishy scientist things.
Yeah.
Ah,
I will give you my first thing for Eyes of Night. I think I can give that to multiple people, so I might as well give it to anybody that.
that can take it.
There you go.
Sweet. Todak now sees in the dark too. And Todak is going to go do his sneaky bullshit.
Alright, just give me 1 second here.
Especially if there's anything under the water. Because I am amphibious. And I need to take a soak today anyway.
You do.
I know you're busy trying to figure out what's going to kill us next, but
Now looking at the stream.
from what I don't have to. I know what DM's job is. The ledge that's here on my left, is this big enough for the crew and myself to actually walk across, or are they going to have to get into the water?
They got to get in the water, but so far people have been actually standing in the water. Nothing bad has happened.
Everyone but Todak.
Context: Alex is flying. I should probably just add.
Yeah, but if
token.
I remember correctly, Todak was actually standing in the water at some point.
Yeah, and I walked through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Auntie Karen is bloodied. She's under half HP.
The Dark Elf will look at you guys and be like, well, I know it's a little early. Like, we've probably been down here 12 hours again.
20 minutes.
But
How long?
should we take a rest?
I thought we just did.
Well, we've been here quite a while, actually.
Todak does not believe this is a safe place to sleep.
Well,
If you would like some
I'm reading the map, and there's actually a place up
healing.
ahead that we might be able to use as a camp.
Let's
Okay.
move there.
Well, we'll just have to go straight.
Okay, with his new dark vision, Alex is going to go ahead. He's going to fly here.
Before you wander off onto camp.
You kind of broke up a bit there.
I am
Oh, there we go.
casting healing touch on Auntie Karen for 13 second level. You're welcome. I would give you more, but it's best to keep. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna need in the future. If you get what I'm saying.
And you guys are heading down this way. Alright, give me a sec.
Yep.
The researchers that see you guys head off kind of shouts like, not that way! That
Curious,
loops
fuck you.
around! That loops around!
Todak is curious. Fuck you.
Interesting. Okay, then Todak, maybe you can check out these tunnels while the rest of us are taking a rest. Let's head north first then, if that's where we're going.
Potentially. But Todak also realizes a nap might be important. Especially if we're dealing with magic Hydra things that turn to dust. Todak wanted a trophy.
I know Todak did.
Todak trophy list very long.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if we maybe shouldn't hurry or should hurry. Looks like some sort of natural staircase is up ahead.
Ascending or descending?
They would go up, and then they would go, from where you can tell, they would go up. Hang on. It's just a little finicky.
Meanwhile, Alex turns to the wizards. Is this the place you mentioned?
Well, we can here. It's up ahead to a little bit of a dead end, but either way, it's a dead end here.
I would still like to see the dead end, honestly. Alex is going to head up a bit.
There we go.
He's going to check the ends of the earth.
Check his corners like a good boy.
Is this, I mean, is
Uh,
this up here at the end, or is that
That's
just
it's just another cave wall. Just kind of goes off the map a little bit.
okay? All right, it definitely looks like a dead end. So I assume Alex asked the wizards, west from here is where our destination is then.
Well, west and then a little bit south, from the looks of it. Yeah.
It's like we have found
Okay.
nap space.
Well, do we take a rest or not?
Say so. Get our spells back. Get whatever hit points we're missing back.
Who's missing what? And how long are we resting for?
Am I the only one missing spells?
No, Alex used all of his higher level spells.
So it
I
sounds like an
didn't
overnight.
I didn't use hardly any, but if we're going to spend the entire night anyways, then might as well create food and water and that. And she spent some time praying as well, communing with her patron.
Todak's going to explore the little area that they've all decided to make their home for the night.
All right. What are you gonna be looking for specifically?
Creatures. Todak is already very unhappy the fact that he can't find any natural creatures. So what else can he find if there's unnatural things?
Are you gonna go scouting?
A little bit.
Wah, wah. She sort of, Karen beckons you over.
Yep. Invisibility check.
Yeah, just throws a leech into your mouth and you turn invisible.
I mean, like a fucking snack for Todak, and he's loving it. Todak will take the invisibility and hop along for a little bit. Still stealthy, of course.
All right. If you're looking for any sort of animals, then yeah, give me just a survival or perception check and. Look for any signs of anything.
I think.
Sorry, did you just want the survival or perception?
Yeah, one or the other.
Okay, I'll take my survival, then I rolled it first. Let's see.
I'm sorry. What the hell is that?
Do you want Todak to like? Do you want me to put my character on the sheet somewhere?
Well, yeah. Let me know where you're going exactly.
The wizard said that we were going to head this way, right?
Where's this way?
I'm pinging Dak down the river where we came from because they said the other way Todak was going was just a roundabout. So then they probably want to go this way up the river.
Oh, they were trying to direct you to where they were going for the rest.
Okay, then where's our end goal?
You're going to be talking to the wizards about it?
Probably talking to the wizards or demanding which direction we're going next. I'm not sure what kind of conversation that'll go. But anyway,
Well, the wizards are here and they're reviewing their notes and stuff.
Todak goes over to one of the wizards and says, "Which way's next?"
Well, the water from where we came from should lead us back around to that area we were supposed to go to.
So upriver.
Yes, our map here does show that's where we are supposed to go.
Okay. Todak then goes eats the leech and starts traveling up the river a little bit.
Alright, so
Before you go, I will brief. I think you probably still have. Well, we haven't been in here for very long, so you probably have plenty of time left on your vision.
Dark. Oh yeah, probably. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, there's a wall there. I already had it drawn in there, but it's kind of hard to, yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's fine. Yeah, there is a wall there.
Fuck!
But there is water flowing underneath it, but you don't know exactly how much space you'd have.
Todak goes and takes a look. Exploratory.
You might be able to fit through it, but you might get stuck. There is a chance.
The other question is whether or not anybody else will be able to get through it.
Probably not. Todak is the smallest and would therefore have the only chance of getting through.
What is this wall made of?
It looks like stone.
Straight stone.
Like a cave wall, yes.
But
Cool.
it's actually
It's dirt and stone, though, right?
it's cottage
It-
cheese.
It's actually a mimic. I just want to mention Alec might be able to teleport through with Misty.
It's a demon door or demon wall.
Cool.
A face
Todak
comes out with two swords and slash. No, I'm kidding.
Todak takes his dagger and goes to the gets above the water and starts digging a hole with his knife to see how far in he can get.
You start hitting it with your knife, and it's just clang, 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 clang. You're hitting solid rock.
So this is a solid rock wall.
Yes, like the other parts of this solid rock wall.
Cool. I'm going back for my backpack.
Okay.
Todak, the invisible Todak, comes back, and his backpack is immediately ripped off whatever caravan is currently carrying his crapola. And a keg is pulled out of his backpack. Marked with
Okay.
many X's.
Uh,
This is going to be hilariously loud.
Oh, that's right. Oh no.
Oh, the little keg starts hopping away, pauses,
hey. Do I recognize the bit? Have I any do I have any knowledge of what that device that you're carrying is? Or did you
yes,
buy it
Todak
on
would have told at least Dusk that he bought many problem solvers, and this would be a barrel of problem solver. Especially when he comes back
Okay.
and starts rummaging around for the flint and steel in his backpack.
Also, so you know,
Huh.
once you attack the wall, you're no longer invisible.
Oh, I thought I actually had to do damage first.
Nope, I think it's just an
No.
attack roll.
I'm counting it as trying to dig.
Ah, okay. Cool. So the flint and steel hops away.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Hey,
not.
mind to mind as he's walking away or hopping away, she's going to say, This place so far has been filled with vile creatures. Setting off a large explosion may cause them to be curious as to what's going on. It may draw them to you. Keep that in mind.
Hey, Todak, I figured out what you are.
Figured out what I am.
Yeah, the picture you're using.
That's a gripple.
It's a death slad.
That's even better. Todak will pause on top of his little barrel of black powder. And Todak will send back. Wizards say upriver is way we go. Upriver is blocked by big slab of stone. Todak fix or find different?
I can ask. I could cast a spell to find out whether or not this is a bad idea.
Todak will wait.
We did. You did buy that pick. I still have, and
Ooh, that's right. Give Todak back his pick.
I
That
hand you
will
the
be
pick.
useful. Todak takes the
while
pick,
they're-
the flint and steel.
She is going to take out her tarot cards that she had purchased recently and ritual cast Augury, asking whether or not setting off an explosion at the wall that he wants to destroy would be a good idea for what we intend to accomplish or a bad idea.
You're using what were you using again?
Black powder?
No, for the augury.
The tarot cards.
As you start doing the your augury with your tarot cards, everything that is bad that could show up is showing up bad. It is such a bad idea that death flashes in your mind. Not even the card, just there is something in your mind saying, I'm going to die. I won't even be nearby it. I'm going to die.
So the first card you draw is the tower. The second card you draw is the tower. The third card you draw is also the tower.
I didn't even have this many towers.
um, I, yeah, I think that is a pretty clear sign.
I think the cards are trying to tell us something, Todak. This might be a bad idea.
I think the cards are on crack.
Well, given that the cards are guided by my god,
Maybe
may not be
Todak
on
will
track.
retract previous statement. Maybe Todak will not blow up wall.
But then we need to find another way to pass over there.
Todak's plan is still good. It's just a bad plan.
Well, it's a good plan. It's just a bad location.
In risk of wasting their spell slots, should we try to figure out the same thing for the wall that we detected earlier?
I think this spell is actually limited as to how often I can do it.
How many
In a
questions
day?
can you ask?
I mean, you have 2 spell
It's just one.
slots. You have a number of spell slots, so, or?
Well, no. Every time I cast it in the same
Oh, yeah.
way, there's an increased percent chance that I get a bogus result.
Two or more times before completing your next long rest, there is a yeah, okay.
So I could do it one more time and get a good and get a reliable result. But after that, it's anybody's guess as to whether or not it's you know, it's wonky or not.
Should we perhaps backtrack then? Look for another path in the settlement that we found earlier?
honestly, it's up to you scholars. I mean, this is this is uh, this is your decision, really.
As the DM. Yeah.
They're going to look at you and it's like, that wall shouldn't be blocked off. That's the problem. The other wall, I mean, that's just a thick piece of stone and whatever the heck else is on the inside that connects to another part, but it shouldn't be blocked off is the problem.
All Todak hears is shouldn't, and shouldn't.
But I'm sorry I don't have all the answers, Todak. Things happen, things change. This thing is over 200 years old.
Todak, you sound like you're cranky. Todak is not going to engage with you. No. Well, then Todak is going to have to go explore other way around, because maybe other way through Old Village we didn't explore properly.
Maybe.
Todak goes ahead and puts away all of his explosive bits. Right now, it sounds like that only option.
Then let's check it out.
We gonna take this rest or not?
Yeah. Fix all your hit points is. Gain back all your spells is.
Yeah.
Good.
Let's do that.
Given the circumstance, I am going to drop create food and water. I'm gonna shuffle my spells around for the next day. to take.
I also leave to find Steed in the box for now.
Right, yeah, so you guys get your rest done up.
Do we experience any nightmares or similar things?
You didn't before, but at this area that you are now, just give me 1 second to get things ready. I need to. That's not right. Okay. Just gonna see where do I want to start with. Or rather, who wants to start? Who
Take first watch.
Oh, you're gonna take first watch?
Yep. Todak is awake and grumpy, so this is going to be fun. Perception check?
Yes. You get the only thing that you can hear is the tossing and the turning of the people behind you as you can hear moaning and groaning from them.
Oh, good. Nightmares are back. Not much Todak can do about that. I mean, good. Shoot the nightmares out of their brain, I'm sure. Only ever need to do it once. But no. Todak, if he doesn't see any kind of threat, is eventually just going to wake up the next person in the order and then go to sleep and have to deal with his own nightmares.
That'll be-
I go gently poke Karen awake.
Are you going for Karen next? Then I will deal with Karen's little nightmare. Karen, as you drift off into sleep, your eyes awaken, and you are back inside of a cage. You hear cackling and laughing, whimpering, as you can't see it, but off in another room, the sounds coming through and the light flickering shows shadows of something or someone being slapped around and stabbed or cut repeatedly, begging, pleading for them to stop. The voice that you hear is that of your brother. And every now and then there is a flash of light as you can tell he is healed before it starts again. And every now and then you can see something fly through the doorway. A nail, a finger, sometimes a whole arm. Again and again.
Yeah, Andy Karen's more, but she's in the fetal position, trying to like cover her ears and eyes, just trying to just like not like the probably the sounds and whatnot are still going through.
Yeah, they are pretty hard to block out at this point. Um, but as you see a hand reach around the corner of the wall, every now and then you do open your eyes just to see, wanting to help. You see his long fingers reach around, and before the form can actually pull itself out, you're woken up by Todak.
Turn for watch.
Okay, before that, okay, Andy Karen still has her wits about her. She just wordlessly nods as you say that, and just goes to do her watch.
Okay.
Todak goes to sleep.
Whoa, no. No. No, 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 no. Sorry. The sounds of your companions whimpering, groaning, it doesn't distract you from the fact that everything else is quiet. If you put your ear to the ground, you can hear something. A chanting.
Okay, anything else?
That's it. Why do you want to know my location now? I've been using you for years.
Okay, then next I'll wake Dusk.
Right, I'm just doing this. Take out this part is invisible. That would be embarrassing. That was weird. Alright, Dusk. I just need to look over one thing just to double check something. Dusk, Dusk, Dusk. Yes, I'm messing with a sheet. Shush. Right. As the night wears on and you sleep, what you would normally experience is there for a bit, but it's pulled away, and you see before you your home back when you were young. A lot younger than you were now. Barely able to really do anything on your own without your parents needing to hold your hand. You're happy, you're smiling, and then this darkness starts to loom over the lands where you are. You feel cold, a chill running deep inside of you. And your parents, they look back at you, but they're not your parents anymore, as you see flesh rotting and exposed skull. There's no longer a human face, but each of them have only a single eye glowing, chattering away as they rush in to whisk you away, and with that, Auntie Karen wakes you, and you wake up.
Like 2 times.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
She groaned, actually, and she's going to sit up. Give me a minute. I'm going to rich cast. Silence.
Okay. Yeah, you cast silence. For whatever reason you do. Really hope that
My
didn't kill
reasoning?
them. Yeah, I'm not sure the reason.
Because I've tried everything else.
Auntie, Auntie Karen like taps her head.
She creates a link.
I can hear it chanting in stone. Be careful. Mm, You don't seem well. Seems like you saw them too. Auntie Karen just mumbles as she just goes back to bed and takes a small amount of psychedelics to at least try to sleep peacefully.
Ah, yes. Psychedelics.
The only way to fly.
takes her watch. She is paying attention to whether or not that silence has any effect on people that are dreaming.
They are still tossing and turning. Nothing. They're still having a what you can only assume is their nightmares.
She will ritual cast detect magic.
You can detect the only magic around is uh the one you've already cast.
So all she can detect is the little hut.
Well, the
And
hut's in
anything that
the
might be anybody might be carrying that magic as
that and the silence effect, but yeah.
the silence effect only lasts for 10 minutes.
Well, then it
And
is.
it's a concentration spell, so if it isn't working and I start casting detect magic, that will go.
You can sense the lingerings of it, but that's about it. Come on, load
Oh,
up.
one more thing.
One more thing.
I who's is Todak going through the whole? Actually,
Is he having a nightmare? Yes.
I've got to ask a question first. Pass on that for now. She takes her watch.
You take your watch. Give me a perception check.
With guidance, of course. Oh, that was a good roll.
You are incredibly distracted by the sounds and groaning of your companions.
Among other things, but yeah. When the shield, when the bubble fades, she wakes everybody up.
So you're
You're waking everybody up?
It's an 8-hour spell.
yeah, but you're just taking
You'll
the rest
have
of the
to.
watch. You're not.
Yeah, I've had 2 watches. There's usually 3, so I'm on the. There's been 2 watches. There's usually 3, so she's last watch.
Just give me 1 second. I need to butter something up, or peanut butter something up. I'm getting to the point of being hungry, and I am gonna need my pill, like a junkie. It's only partially a joke. It does start. It is actually starting to hurt. I was just about to do it. It's like, oh yeah, I don't have to worry about too much. I can let you talk, do your thing. pieces. All right. So you go to wake people up, and the first one you wake up, and the first one that does start to wake up, is going to be uh, Alexandrite. And Alexandrite, before that, in your dreams, you are back to that town, that village. That woman is there again, and you guys are chatting and smiling. Everything seems good and peaceful and fine. And the skies start to darken before fire rains down, attacking the village on fire. And the woman that is there, that you were chatting with, starts to melt away, leaving nothing behind but her bones, still trying to reach out for you. You run away. You're trying to help the others, but every time you get close to somebody, the same thing happens. And soon you are surrounded by fire and the undead, clawing at you, trying to get to you. And you are woken up.
Yeah, Alex is going to open his eyes, still lying there, and not moving for a couple of moments.
And lastly, Todak. Todak.
Every time I think Todak has a nightmare, his fear is literally a 70s sitcom, Married with Children.
You are back in your little hut.
Smoking a pipe, reading the newspaper.
You are actually smoking a pipe, yep. Fucking get out of my head. And, you're admiring your newest trophy. The tooth of a dragon.
Todak is pleased.
And then you hear the little pitter-patter upstairs running down. And you are jumped on by two tiny little toadlings.
Okay.
And they just say, Dad, tell us again how you killed the dragon. Tell us again how you killed the dragon.
All people would see if Todak is the last one to be woken up is Todak freaking out, muttering, "Get him off me! Get him off me! No!"
When we grow up, we want to be just a hunter just like you.
Yeah, no. Todak's fears are completely asinine. It's amazingly entertaining.
But as you dream, you do have that moment of panic, but it fades. The kids wishing to want to be just like you, wanting to become a hunter. You feel a sense of calmness, an eerie sense of calmness for you.
This is where I die.
As you start to recant your adventure, how you were in the north, and this big white dragon comes down, and you near single-handedly kill it yourself.
Huh.
A woman comes down, just like you, and says, "Alright, that's enough. It's time for breakfast." And again, that sense of calmness is there, that instead of panic. What was normally a nightmare has turned into what, for the moment, feels like a pleasant dream. Something that feels like it should belong instead of being completely terrifying. And then you
Okay.
wake up, and everything that was suppressed comes rushing back.
Cool. Todak immediately begins wigging the fuck out. And I don't think anybody else speaks it, but he's going to be freaking out in Grung.
Cry like a baby, Todak. Cry like a baby.
It's probably the point where we are all awake then. Alex would say we're not staying in these caves for any longer than we have to.
Question:
Let's push on as quickly as possible.
Yes, but did the psychedelics help any?
No. As every time somebody went back to sleep, you had your nightmares again.
So, talking to the wizards primarily, have you come up with any idea, any theories yet?
Well, it's definitely not magic that we're used to.
It's not magic at all.
And whatever it is not affecting the weave, which is disturbing.
This barrier prevents magic, so there's that. It isn't sound based because I cast silence on the area, and that would block anything that was sound based. Detect magic didn't work. What else? I do want to try something tonight. I want to try feign death. See whether or not that has an impact. Could also try calm emotions, but I'll have to prep for that. Problem is that a lot of these things don't last for very long, so I don't know.
I think it would be best if we avoid having to have another night's rest here. Alex would also like to ask the drow, because one of the wizards was a drow, right?
Mhm.
I know your people usually don't sleep and dream the same way. Well, we do. Have you also been affected by this?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay,
not
how
very
do
helpful.
She has a bit of a cold sweat.
how do the three of them look? Do they look exhausted? Like, us?
They look about as exhausted as you. Like, they're not. They've gotten their rest, but it wasn't a restful rest.
Okay.
But you guys are not suffering from exhaustion.
All right, but then let's get a move on.
This place.
Is it possible that there's something on the map that we shouldn't be seeing yet? Roughly in this
Oh,
location?
bro, you fucked up.
Whoops.
I have a suspicion.
Well, we were gonna head that way anyway.
I thought I was on a different layer when I was putting those in.
Apparently not.
Oh well. It doesn't show everything.
Alright. So,
Okay.
can we just, move back to the river where the broken bridge is?
That's the way you want to go, eh?
Well, everything else has been blocked off, short of going to explore more over here, but I don't want to do that, because fuck these caves.
The wizards look at you. So you want to fly over?
I'm sorry, what?
You want to fly over and risk going into that water where a horse died? No, not a horse died.
The horse died to the Hydra.
The horse almost died. It was missing chunks out of it.
Okay, what is your suggestion then?
There are other pathways.
Then you go in
Where?
front. Todak will follow you, Mister. I have a fucking map. Or Mrs. Todak doesn't remember who he's yelling at.
If we go around the
Where-
east and then we go north and around, we should come to an area that is relatively unexplored but untouched. Should be. It should be unblocked, and then it will give us a direct path down to that area.
You have no idea.
You cut out quite badly.
I said you have no idea where you're going, do you?
We have a great idea where we're going. It's just, again, this map is 200 years old.
Then Todak say you start leading.
What do you think we're paying you for?
To keep you alive.
If you,
There's
I'll go.
there's clearly some great
Wanted
evil
to
at
go
work here
east.
that needs to be stopped.
And Dusk, you were saying something?
I said we're going east.
Yes, we're going east.
I should also point out that when Karen awoke today, her left leg was completely numb and dead, so she's now limping forward.
Does that slow your speed down at all?
-10.
Oh
We'll stay with
boy.
Auntie Karen. Alright, let's pick a way. Todak just wants to go. This place sucks. The dreams suck. Whoever's making those fucking monsters sucks. So.
I
fuck is
don't
Todak?
see how this is in any way beneficial if our goal is on the south, no, the northwest.
It again, it does loop around a little bit, but we'll get there.
Feel like Todak saying have a little faith would be something of an arbitrary point. Because that's funny.
Have a little faith.
I have faith in my deity.
Faith in his deity. I don't have faith in that map.
What do you think of this water?
It just looks like regular old water. There is no fish. There's no.
Is it clear or murky?
It's pretty clear, and if you dip a toe in there, it doesn't cloud up.
East, you said? Or
Yes.
do you want to cut across and go south?
No, east, east. South would just lead us back to that little bit of ruins that's there.
So then where are we going from here?
We would go north. And let me just reveal that. Up to here, here, yeah.
Where's Todak angry? There.
This time around, as you guys start wandering through, there's nothing impeding your path, nothing showing up.
I'm not sure if this is reassuring or even more worrying.
Yes.
You'd have to check out.
From time to time, could I use the primeval awareness?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I just gotta make sure there's no. No, there's no limitation. It's just a sense creatures around me, especially favored enemies.
What's the range of it again?
Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doo.
5,000 miles.
5 miles.
And it only detects what? Monstrosities?
Detects any beasts and anything I have as favored enemy.
What are your favorite enemies?
Favorite enemies are human and monstrosity and goblinoids. Toadek sucks. Fuck you.
Nothing.
For 5 goddamn miles.
Well, I mean, there is the potential of stuff outside the cave that's on the like limiting reaches, but you are pretty far down right now.
Okay.
There we go. That's better.
Is this here just like a natural mini hill inside of the cave, or is there something special about it?
It's kind of scroll like goes down almost as if it was like some sort of quarry or some sorts.
Okay. So signs of maybe civilized life, but nothing too absurd.
Yeah, almost like there was people living down here some time ago.
Before we move on, Andy Karen, can you make a perception check on this room?
Uh, yeah. Is there anything you're trying to figure out?
Just like something out of the ordinary.
Go ahead and give me a perception. I mean, it does. Again, it seems like a quarry. Like there are dig marks that have seemed to have eroded to become smoother than they were jagged, but pretty normal.
Okay.
Oh, she finished it! Yay! I guess I should reveal the next part because you guys are at that area. Yep. That is just basically just going right through.
Probably like an under tunnel.
Yeah, like you can't tell that there's something above you. It's just map wise, it's an under tunnel.
Okay, well here I would like to cast a spell actually.
Okay, what would you like to cast?
And on myself, Auntie Karen, and Todak, 8. So for the next 8 hours, we have 5 additional hit points.
Sweet. Temp hit points?
Your hit point maximum goes up.
Cool.
And you're only casting it at second level?
Yeah, at second level.
Alright.
I don't have third level spell slots yet.
They've reached part of the end of the map, but they're not done yet. Sorry, I just had to address the peoples. Would you guys mind giving me perception checks?
Absolutely.
All right. Nope. Nope. Yes and yes. As you enter this area, you take a look over towards the water is flowing, and you do notice the wall over there. It's almost seems like it's not rock on this side. This looks like compacted dirt, maybe sand.
So what happened?
I'm just admiring the the wall that's there that just doesn't seem like it would put up much of a fight.
So I literally could have blasted it open. Bah.
Not the same wall.
Oh.
That is the wall that you wanted to blast open, yeah. You can go and check it out.
Toadak's on this side of it already. Who cares?
And down below, if you take a look, you can see steps. At the reaches of your vision, you see the steps.
I don't see steps.
South.
So these steps we would see.
1 second. Yes.
Okay.
I assume that's where you needed to go.
Yes, that is actually.
I'm gonna put Hulk Toadak. There he is.
Just keep revealing areas. Love that you're just flying through as if, nothing is going to pop out and eat you.
Where was that massive tunnel? Fuck.
And there was a wall there. That's where you guys came in.
Toadak could have Donald ducked a wall.
If you had blasted any part of this cavern, that thing we always joke about.
Fucking long list.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
Which direction?
Well, south. We just saw a straight shot towards the steps.
Toadak goes right to the bridge.
Okay. And so far, still nothing.
Trust any of this.
You really shouldn't.
Why only one creepy Hydra that turns to dust when we murderlize it? Why only 2 cloakers that turn into dust when we myrtleize it? Auntie Karen mentioned to the group that she heard chanting, right?
Yes.
Todak would like to make another perception check, specifically trying to target the chanting.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Guidance.
Hmm?
Guidance.
Thank you. So that plus a d4 becomes 18.
Where you are now, if you stop and try to listen, you do start to hear the faint chanting. Would you like to try to figure out what language it is?
Todak will wave at any of the smarter people and tell them, shh, listen. And I will attempt to identify it with the others.
All right. What do we roll for that? Let me check. I have something.
Investigation, insight, crack cocaine.
Give me a. Give me insight.
How about this? Why don't everybody list off the languages they know, and you tell us whether or not any of those actually recognize what's being said?
Ah, fuck. Auntie Karen, you recognize it. Why does anybody? Let's see what anybody else has. Start posting me your shit. You had to do it all in different things.
Yep.
Heathenistic. Heretical.
This is Todak.
And Dusk, you recognize it. The
So what's
two.
it saying?
Should have done the undercommon. Oh well. You hear in the language of the deep. Chanting of what seems to be a ritualistic kind. You can't get all of it, but it seems to be they're trying to open a portal to something.
Todak sounds like he should get in there and stick someone with the pointy end.
It's more of a squid that sucks
So
out
that
your
this might be a
brains.
good opportunity for you to use that barrel. Auntie Karen, can you make him invisible?
One leech flying to his mouth.
Todak hops and catches.
Don't be close to it when it goes up.
Where does Dust suggest that we set this up? Because
Wherever the
Todak was
portal
thinking
is.
right here. Sorry?
Wherever the portal that they're trying to open is. If there's glyphs or runes on the ground, somewhere where the blast will damage that.
Okay, Todak is going to go scout ahead then.
Okay, start moving your token.
How many times do you want me to move? Just keep going until you say stop?
Show me your pathing. Like, click every 15 feet.
Actually, I'm going to fly him across to me.
Oh, we're aerially inserting the fucking frog. This is going to be great.
That's where you do it, huh? Okay. Yeah, you get over there, you fly, nothing happens. Start moving.
Okay,
So,
is there this wall here, or can Todak see over it, around it, what?
That is straight up a wall. Like a
If
full wall.
Todak puts his ear to that wall, does he hear the thing from there?
Yes.
Todak waves. Oh, fuck, he's invisible. But do we keep the mind link?
yeah, I can still.
Todak tells you that on the other side of this wall is where he thinks the chanting is coming from.
And you do see a bit
Just
of a.
in order to make this just to make this fair and balanced.
Also, Todak, as you do that and you kind of look towards dusk, you notice that the water that's on the stairs is not flowing down. It's flowing up.
Todak has already come to the conclusion he hates this place. This has literally just cemented it. That's all. Fucking going against laws of nature. Todak may not hold many things in high standard, but the laws of nature is pretty much paramount. So, Todak,
Do you?
wait. Yep.
Sorry, go
Hmm?
ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You
Go
did
ahead.
something.
I was going to ask the wizards if they wanted to be ferried across or not, or they want to wait.
Uh, one of them is
Something's
gonna.
going on over there.
One of them's gonna kind of dip their toes in the water just to see. It's like, I think we'll wade.
Can you do it quiet?
Quietly as we can. They start to wade through the water. Nothing bad seems to happen.
Todak begins setting the universal key.
So you're not gonna go and check out the obvious open area that you could easily
Oh, shit,
walk
I'm
into?
Oh, that's no fun.
You're
Okay,
invisible, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I,
And as you get to right about here, are you just going to try to leap across?
yeah, just hop.
Okay.
I mean,
You do hop across. Good.
Todak is going to still do it stealthily. Invisibility gives me like what, a plus anything advantage to stealth?
I mean, you're.
Nothing. It's you straight up roll for stealth, and that's your roll. They still can't see you, so this is essentially you trying to hide other senses, other
Yeah.
tells of where you are.
Okay, cool. So Todak's going to keep moving.
Okay. Again, start. Show me your fucking pathing. You know how to right click.
I do, but I don't remember how to. So, oh, I got to do with the measuring stick.
No, no,
wonder
no,
it
no,
wasn't
no,
working.
no. You pick up your token,
No, you can
and then you right
pick up
click
token
and do
hit Q,
this.
or you can hit Q.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
look
right.
at that.
Drag.
Okay, cool. So I was here. Going here.
Okay. Give me a perception check. And if you're trying to stealth, give me a stealth check. Alright, you peer around the corner, and what catches your eye first and foremost, is the man standing in the doorway. A tall man, a large man. You would recognize this kind of tall humanoid as a Goliath.
Todak relays all the information back to Dusk via mind link.
Fortunately, that only works if I can see.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Are you flying across the water,
Yeah,
or are you just going to walk across the water?
I'm flying across.
Okay.
I will take a look in the water and look for fish.
You do see some fish.
Oh, excellent. How many? Is it a school or?
No, there's just like a few big fish around, moving around.
Oh. Mine linked down to Karen. I have a fishing net. Should I try to pull these things out?
The fish?
Yeah.
We should search through this place first. Come back for dinner later.
Well, it's not really dinner. Keep in mind that previously we've had flesh-eating critters in the water.
Piranha.
No,
I feel
I
that
said
those are
Vashta
something
Narada
more.
for a reason.
Yes, I feel that was something more sinister than normal fish.
So you think it's a waste of time?
I believe so. As Karen walks over to Alexandrite and just like holds out her hands, like, "Give me uppies. Let's go."
You should be able to talk now.
She can.
Go pick her up,
But-
bring her across.
We're just trying to be stealthy, so don't want to be too loud.
I love that you do the give
Yep.
me uppies to Alexandrite, but Dusk flies around, scoops you up from behind, and gets you over. And I could just picture Karen be like, no, I wanted Alexandrite. Meh."
I mean, we could walk
Uh.
across. I could cast. Actually, I could cast water walking on it, but
Yes, waste your spells.
it's a ritual.
Quick question.
Yes.
Things after I remove them from my person are visible, aren't they?
I
Like a
believe
Yeah.
so.
No, No.
Yes.
if you drop it, but if you keep it in your on your person,
Right, which is fine. Like, if I were to go deploy a keg of black powder at this man's feet, he would see it.
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Todak is going to hop back and see if the others have caught up with him. Do you
Okay.
still want to see my path?
I do, yeah.
Ah, fuck. I don't know why, but this is getting real glitchy.
It's a large map.
Yeah. It was my fault. I should have asked for it to be cut up. But, oh well.
No, that's fine.
Why
It's
don't
fine.
you hide the
I
parts
still
that we
have
don't
to-
need anymore?
Because it's not going to make it less glitchy.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Yeah,
the size of the
Todak will
map.
come back and I will whisper to the others that there is one Goliath up ahead speaking in tongues to a circle in the ground.
Oh, he's not speaking. He was facing outwards towards you. You saw his
Oh.
face and everything.
Did he see me? Could I tell that he saw me?
You were invisible.
I don't know. Does he not count as humanoid?
Yeah, but humanoid is like for that you have to pick what kind of humanoid.
Oh, maybe that's why I picked Goblin then. Okay. So yeah, he's there. Want I should start the party? Cause it looks like it's gonna suck. I did see the big circle. I saw the big portal, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I assume this is being talked over like the mental link, right?
Yep.
Okay, then I'll try. And Karen will tap her head to Dusk, and once the link is cemented, it might be a good idea to blow it up. But if there's someone on guard, there may be traps. Have Todak crawl along the walls.
I will relay that message.
Also, likely once you try to set off the explosives, the cavern might cave in, or worse, they see you, which point run back quickly.
Is there an actual portal, or is it just a ritual?
Well, you can't see it, so you don't know.
Well, I mean, Todak can give an accurate description via the mind link. Hell, I can. Can I not paint her a picture with my mind?
Yeah, you can.
Not
What
a-
you what
no,
you
not-
like what you'd be able to describe. I think he means like paint a picture with his words.
with words, yes, but it's you can't think of an image, and I would get it because the way that the skill works, it's literally a form of verbal communication. It's just mind
Okay.
to mind.
But what you do see, you see the glowing circle that's on the ground, and what looks like a rip in the fabric of space. What was beyond it, you could not see. What it connected to, you could not see. But you could tell that if you were to put your hand through it, it would not come out the other side in the same realm.
So that might be a good place to put that barrel of yours.
Right there in the portal. Is that what I'm
Right on
taking away
the-
from this?
Right on the other side.
Cool.
If it
All right.
explodes, it won't explode in here.
Then Todak believes this and is exceedingly happy. So Todak is immediately going to try sneaking back.
Okay.
I am going to. uh, Actually, I'm not flying across that. This is a narrow corridor, so I'll walk.
I do it before. For some reason the thing's not showing up now. Oh, there it is.
Alright, give me more stealth checks. Okay.
Now,
And
are these
we'll
going
ask-
straight to the roof?
Yes.
Okay. Todak's
And
going to ninja up the side of the walls to try to hop over the Goliath.
okay, and anybody who's going to be entering the area, also give me stealth checks if you want to be quiet.
Or be a distraction, that works too.
Going last. Oh, I can do that.
Some fries, motherfucker.
Manticaron's gonna stand at the door and not move in. She's not very quiet.
Come on, Alexandrite, be the stealthy one.
Alright, give me your stealth roll.
Stealth. Who's doing stealth?
Oh, you're just walking in?
Yep.
Roll initiative. The second you get to here, so put your
As soon as
token
I
back.
see him, I have a spell.
Yeah, we'll put your token back here.
I assume we take like a time to get ready, right? Like cast buff spells or whatever the hell.
You just walked in and never said you were going to be doing anything like that, so no.
So I will give myself initiative an initiative advantage under the circumstances. Sorry, Alexandrite.
But yeah, you just walked in, so that's the only thing you can do. Nobody else gets a chance to do anything because you never even communicated that.
Yeah.
And
That's one.
this.
Oh, that's interesting. You wanted a distraction. You've
I
got
guess
it.
I got it.
I would like to point out though that the walls are not very high. They were meant for normal humanoids, so this guy's pretty much scraping the ceiling.
Cool.
Oh, that's how this is gonna go, is it? Great. The being looks at you and says nothing and just holds his axe at the ready. He does not move. He readies to move, as you you can tell from his stance. He readies to attack anything that might get close. Todak.
Todak. Okay. I have to go around him in order to get where I need to, right?
You are going to have to, yes.
Okay. Todak is going to. Fuck. Ah, fuck, whatever. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna use this time to use one of my oil amounts to start dousing a length of my rope in oil.
Okay. That will take an action.
Done.
Karen! Are you just going to continue to stand there? Because you don't even know you're in combat.
Yeah, the dusk walked in, so she doesn't seem to be caring about stealth, so she's just going to follow that.
Well, unfortunately, she is a walking pile of metal. Stealth really isn't her strong suit.
Nope.
So on that, I'm going to take out a oil flask and hand it to my masked familiar.
Okay.
And I think that's all I'm going to do.
Then Dusk.
She is going to do a mind to mind, say whatever vile deed that you are doing in here, cease now.
You connect to its mind and you hear silence. It does not acknowledge. It does not talk back.
She will take the dodge action.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, she moves up, takes the dodge action.
Alexandrite.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay,
Why
good.
you've been quiet this whole time?
Yep, I had audio issues again. I would like to dash and fly to this point. I'm trying to stay basically equidistant to all walls and the ground and ceiling
Okay, so you're
in my flight.
hovering like 4 feet off the ground.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah. And that's it for my turn.
Right? It is now the mock's turn.
The mock jumps off into Karen's face with the oil flask and just starts waddling forward.
Okay.
Quick, one quick thing there. Can I do a quick eyeball around the area just to see if there's anything hidden?
From where you are, you cannot see anything. Going to move back to the right. There we go. And nothing else for the mock?
Nope, that's it.
The being that is there still stands and does not move. He's still ready for anything that might get close. Todak!
Since he hasn't moved yet. Christ, how am I going to do this? I've oiled the rope, so that's my fuse. He can't see me, so he can't take an attack of opportunity against me.
Are you invisible?
Yes.
So
I
far,
haven't taken
yeah.
any I haven't taken any attack action. It hasn't been what, a minute?
Now, that particular invisibility lasts for an hour.
There
Yeah.
you go. So I'm invisible for a fucking age. So
At the 15-foot mark, you want to stop there?
not really.
You want to stop there for a sec?
Not really.
Gonna have to. As you get close, this being swings overhead, and you just happen to kind of duck a little bit as the axe kind of lodges into the wall, and it just looks like, huh. Keep going.
Cool. Fuck. So that's 15 plus 20 equals 30 foot.
15 plus 20 equals 30, does it?
Shut up.
High IQ.
Anyway, that's my, and I'm going to reach into my bag and start motioning or getting the fuse set.
All right.
Incidentally, I can't see invisible.
Nope.
I thought you cast it on yourself.
I did.
Last night.
No, I cast it while a few seconds ago.
Yeah.
Scroll up.
Did I miss that? I might have missed that.
You did miss
Message.
that.
Oh, see invisibility. Okay, I just saw that as invisibility. My brain saw invisibility. It's like, okay. Karen. 'Tis your turn.
Karen can finally see the guy, and probably just saw like him like moving the axe away from like the wall he just hit. So, and Karen's going to finagle a rock from that wall and try to hit him in the head with it.
All right, roll your.
Miss, and then I'm going to move back here and then end my turn.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Well, cackle, then end my turn.
The rock flies, and he kind of just moves his head to the side and goes back to normal. I gotta move this over now so I can actually read the full thing, because apparently I'm missing some words. Dusk, it's your turn.
Okay.
You're cutting out.
It's because I'm not talking a lot. Second. 20-foot radius. 40-foot diameter. Let's do this. Let's take that temporary. I'm going to do a temporary radius just to make this easier on myself.
Really gotta pick up the gain on your voice changer a bit.
Is it not clear enough, or am I not talking loud enough?
Not talking loud enough.
But that's
Okay.
much better.
Sorry.
Joke, if that happened, I would reach through this computer and freaking attack Rex himself. Hey. Okay, what are you doing?
Casting a spell.
Okay.
Is it what I think it is? It is not.
Silence.
Silence.
All
Oh,
right.
this is gonna be good.
Okay. Yeah. I see what you're doing there.
And I take a step forward.
Just a step, huh? Anything else?
Cast a spell, that's my action. Step forward. That's it.
Alexandrite.
So does it still look like he's preparing to attack someone?
He is in a stance to attack, but you don't know.
And
Well-
I will mention that I cast silence on the area.
Screw it. Toda needs a distraction. Alex is going to fly up to him.
Okay,
Whap!
you fly up to him.
Yep. And then I would like to attack him.
Go ahead.
And Alex is going to do something that he has never done before. And that's make a regular multi-attack and take him twice in the same turn.
A regular multi-attack. What are you, a pleb? No.
Because I've always done Green Flame Blade, there's no +2 in that, so it's a 19.
And it's just a regular rapier attack?
Yeah.
Alright, I forgot to put this guy's health in, so give me 1 second. He has health, I just didn't put it in the token.
If the 19 hits, then obviously there's a second attack waiting for him. Okay. 11 probably not so effective.
With your first attack, you you thrust it forward, and he manages to slightly deflect the angle of the attack with the back of his axe, and it still grazes into his shoulder. But the second one, as you pull back for another one, he reacts a bit quicker this time and knocks it away completely. So, first attack
Alright.
did damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's it for Alex's turn.
Mock. What would the Mock like to do?
Okay. Just had to look at something. But the mock continues to waddle forward. At a dash forward, and the entire time, he uncorks the oil flask and is lightly pouring it on himself.
Oh my god, we're gonna have an immolation. Alright, that's the Mock's turn.
By the way, where's the exploding barrel now?
Still in Todak's hand.
Okay. Just in case.
Just in case.
By the way, Rex, we got a new game to play.
For the king?
For the king! Alright, the thrall that is there and standing and looking at Alexandrite.
We didn't know it was a thrall right up until now.
Its name is right there.
Oh,
Can't see it.
Not for us.
Oh, well,
not
fuck.
for us. Way to go!
It doesn't fucking matter. Alexandrite, your AC currently is 18.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, that will hit me.
First attack, it swings down right onto your shoulder. And its second attack.
Ow.
Ah! Why did I do that? I didn't even take my
Because-
pill. Fuck.
You're a dumbass.
With its first attack, it almost seems to have a smile on its face that's not its own, and swings down with greater force into your side. And I need to read up on something because I've never done a. Huh. Okay. Okay. And after he does that, he will let out a tremendous silent roar as his skin starts
did.
to. Huh?
No, he didn't.
Well, again, he let out a
Can't
silent.
roar.
He does the
Silence.
action.
Wait,
He does the action for it. And his
Oh,
skin.
he mimes
is-
a roar.
Well, if there was no silence, you'd hear an ear-deafening roar. As his skin starts to glow slightly, his muscles bulking. I just need to make sure I didn't. Alright. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Making noises and move on.
Oh, did that take an effect? It did. Oh, it did not. It did not. Oh well, I'll have to do that for next time because I didn't realize because that's the end of his turn. Oh well, Todak.
Cool. Todak will move right to the portal. And how many actions would it take to... I put the fuse in the keg, and I would like to light the keg and then throw it through the portal.
Bonus action to light it if you already have everything prepared to light it, unless you
Yep.
need two hands to use your flint and steel. Because then you have to put the keg down and then light it.
I mean, flint and steel is inherently a two-hand job.
You could have a clicker.
Yeah.
So put the barrel between Todak's knees, trying to keep it still invisible as he goes to light it.
Okay. You managed to light the fuse, no problem.
Cool. What do you want to throw it through the hole?
Believe that would be
Ath-
a ranged.
athletics.
That'd be a ranged attack roll, wouldn't it?
I'd take that.
Well, it's your call.
Yeah,
Throwing,
because
throwing a baseball, I suppose. Yeah, tossing something heavy would be an athletics roll, I think. But I guess that works.
Okay.
yeah,
I'll just use I'll use the same mechanics behind throwing a dagger because it is a dex thing.
yep. Go ahead and throw.
Oh no.
You kind of hurl it a bit, and it lands at your feet. Now I'm going to roll for its fuse timer. No, I'm not gonna be that. I'm not gonna be a dick. That's too short of a. That's too way too short.
It's about right, actually.
It's
I was
most
gonna have it
things.
as 3 turns, not 3 rounds.
I was gonna say 3 seconds.
Yeah, that would explode this like before somebody can complete the next action because a turn is usually 6 seconds.
Okay, cool. The barrel lands and begins to slowly roll away. Like, oh, Todak may have made a boopsie. Oh wait, no, there's no sound, so that's fine.
I mean, you can still say it, but no one's gonna hear it. And right now,
That's
it's
fine. No one needs to know Todak made an oopsie. Everyone facing this general direction now sees a barrel almost on fire, slowly rolling towards the portal.
it's gonna move very far. All right, Karen. That is 1 turn down. 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
Oh!
If the barrel's right there, right? If it
Yeah.
was pushed to there, would that be in the portal?
No, the portal is actually higher up. Like, there's about 3 feet off the ground.
How
So
big
Todak
is
actually
the
has-
actual portal?
Okay, how heavy is the thing of explosives?
It is a 5-pound barrel.
Okay, then that means that works.
5 pounds of black powder. That would have pasted Todak, yeah.
Okay, the original plan was move Karen forward, reveal that she has produced flame, throw the fireball at my own mimic, and then have that mimic roll the exploding barrel into the portal. But I'm going to do something equally stupid. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. Whatever.
Look at us play with explosives like we know what the fuck we're doing.
You really don't.
Todak's a ranger. The fact that he even was allowed to play with these things is fucking amazing.
You know, we're probably all going to end up killing ourselves, but oh well. Bonus action dash over there and going to attack the guy.
Charming.
Excuse me.
That's 15 damage.
Hang on. Jesus Christ, yeah. You rush in and yeah, you
Crack him in the face.
that's 15. With your bone saw, get him right in the side. Latency.
Yep, and with that, I am a turn.
All right, Dusk.
So,
Tick.
point of fact, we cannot see Todak. Well, I can see Todak, but none of you, nobody else can. You
Yeah.
can see the barrel that just got dropped to the feet.
That is true.
And
We
Todak,
can see
as
that.
I watched him fumble it.
It was hilarious.
Scooping something up off the ground be a free action.
Yep.
Brings out 5, 10, 15.
You're gonna need to stop right about here.
He can make his attack roll. I don't care.
Does a 27 hit?
Of course it does. How
No,
much
sorry, that's a critical because he's
doesn't
raging.
matter?
That's it does matter actually.
it
He has
isn't.
Sentinel.
Oh, he has it.
Did he reckless attack?
Oh yeah, no, it's not a critical, so he doesn't have reckless attack. But again, he is a barbarian, so he gets. Is that you get a bonus to the damage roll. Does that even show? It does not show on there. So that is actually an extra plus
How
3
tall
damage.
is that corridor?
It's like I said, it's about enough for a humanoid, so you wouldn't be able to fly very high. But you would
How
stop.
much damage?
No, you would. No, no, you don't go there. He has Sentinel. He hit you. You stop here.
I understand that. How much damage so I can take care of that first?
18, because it's a plus 3 to the damage.
Okay. If that's as far as I can go, then
Forgot, yeah, I didn't have reckless attack.
How
what
do you
does
not
it?
have reckless attack?
He didn't use reckless attack for that attack.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Saving throw, please.
Saving throw of what kind again?
Wisdom.
Oh, fuck. Alright. 9.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
He is up.
good.
And the silence spell unfortunately drops.
Great, so we can hear the explosion that kills us all.
There yet? Come on, give the little toad a break.
Alright, give me one.
Bonus action. Cannot do that. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Okay. Oh, that is not the right. Don't know what you were trying to do, but Alexandrite, your turn.
Yes, a question for you. The attack with the bone saw, did it look like it did normal damage?
No.
Because if it's raging, yeah, okay. Okay, then. Okay, then I would like to attack with my green flame blade rapier.
You have advantage on this.
Yep.
Yep, and it's an auto crit. I know. So 824.
That does crit.
I should have. Yep. I'll roll 2 more d8 then, and then obviously I'm going to smite. Yeah, that's another 8 slashing damage from the rapier and another 8 fire damage from the green flame blade, and then let's see if I can smite.
Okay, what level are you casting it at?
2nd level.
Okay.
That's a good slap in the
And
face.
Doing it twice?
yeah,
It's critical.
because of the crit, it doubles.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wow, this guy just gets boot fucked.
26.
I only have one of those spell slots, but
Anything else?
no, that's it.
Tick. You can see the fuse getting shorter. All right, Mock. What is the Mock going to do?
Waddles over there, and then tries to lifts up the 5-pound barrel and just chucks it into the portal,
Right,
jumping in with it.
Oh, you're jumping in with it.
Oh, dear God.
Yep.
Believe it or not, that's what I was gonna do. So
I'm so glad you did.
I'm actually pissed off. All of you are beating me to the punch.
You have a connection with the Mock, yeah?
Yeah. And eventually, like, the wick's probably going to hit him. He's covered in oil. He's meant to be a living wick.
Well, you do hear the pain of him you feel the pain of it being on fire, and then the second it touches the portal, agony, as its body is ripped to pieces,
Quit.
and the barrel disappears
Double quit.
with a little bit of black powder spilling out onto the ground.
Looks
Another
like we need
question.
a plan.
I do need to ask a question though.
Yes.
Given that the area around that portal was silenced for 2 rounds, if that was being held open by a chanting, should that or would that have caused it to have some sort of effect, seeing as how the chanting would get through?
Any noticeable effect that would happen, you do not notice. I guess that would make it a non-noticeable effect. You don't notice, but you do not notice any sort of change. And now that the silence is gone, you don't hear chanting anymore.
Okay.
As the Mock, which is gone. And all he can do now is try to... What is the DC?
Uh, 16.
16.
Fuck. Still held in place. Todak!
Cool. Auntie Karen just burst into my fucking portal with my bomb, right?
No, the Mock did.
Oh. Did I see what happened to the Mock and the barrel? Other than going into the portal?
It looks like it went into the portal, but you do notice some black powder laying on the ground now. Just a little bit. Which, you know, it's not like it was leaking.
It looks as though, from what you described, as though the barrel was thrown through a blade barrier, so it got sliced to shit. So there's black powder all over the floor around it.
Just a
That
little
may
bit.
not
Just a little
actually
bit.
be that might not actually be the case, but that's how it was described.
It's not incorrect.
Okay. Then Todak is going to. I guess I'm still technically invisible because I haven't attacked anything yet. Is this circle on the ground?
It is a circle of light.
It's not purple. Doesn't
Purple
look
and
like a pentagram.
yeah, it's purple and there's red. There's it's a circle and it is made out of light.
Cool. If Todak crosses the threshold of this circle, what happens?
The mock's already done it. Nothing happened to it.
No,
I mean, this circle here, he went through the Mach went through the portal. I'm talking
No,
about
the
the circle
mock
of light
actually.
here.
yeah, Mock went through
I
and
know
nothing
the
happened.
mock.
Oh, okay,
the mock
sorry. I thought the
moved
Mach.
through
Yeah,
the
cool.
cord. Went
Then
like that.
Todak's gonna move here and pour out the contents of another barrel halfway into the center of this circle and prepare to blow this up too.
You're gonna
I'm gonna blow up the circle.
blow up the circle, and you're just pouring it out onto the ground. Yeah.
Well, the ground has cracks in the stone. My thought is the
Yeah,
gunpowder goes in between the cracks,
You-
and
There's a
It-
pile of black powder on
burn
the
the
ground. It's
fizzle.
yeah.
sorry, one thing at a time. What were you saying, BD?
Like as if you're going to actually do that, it is yes, there are cracks in the ground, but it's not going to like do any sort of amazing thing where you're going to create like a makeshift frag grenade. It's going to start piling up, and then you're going to light it, and it's going
Yes.
to fizzle. It's going to
Yeah.
go off
Right, it's gonna-
violently, but not explode.
Yeah, I don't think we have the
Right,
means
it'd
to
be
make
a
it a
very-
shape charge.
You would have to use the
Right.
barrel.
But even then, I would be able to direct it down into the circle.
No. The barrel itself would explode on a small radius, so whatever was underneath it would get damaged. It'd probably be a large radius actually, but the majority of what's directly below it would be affected, but the most of the damage would be radiate up and
Outwards.
out from there.
And I don't have a hard surface to do that against, because this is in the middle of the room. Alright, maybe Todak will stop faffing about with this. Instead, put some rounds into this guy.
Scout the area too, see if there's anything we don't see.
Yeah, I would
From
see the
our
whole
vantage
person is
point.
in effect, right? Like, I would see that he's magically arms to his side or whatever the hell.
He's kind of
like
stuck in
practically
place.
mid-swing.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, then Todak's going to take a quick look around. We'll start by going. Let's see, I went 10. Here.
What the fuck?
What?
Oh, there you are. Just you didn't show up on the map for a second.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's perfect. Right there. And
Okay.
I'd like to take a look inside this side room if I can.
From where you are, you see nothing.
Okay. Let's see here. Can't cast a spell, or the invisibility will break. Can't make an attack, or the invisibility will break. I'll hold my action then.
All right, Karen.
All right, multiple questions. One, this Goliath we're fighting. He has is he wielding battle axes or a great axe?
He is wielding a great axe, is what he has in his hands currently.
Okay, then with my dark steel ability, well, I thought about that. With my dark steel ability, I can make stuff basically sort of enchanted. I have these. Would I be able to take Todak's like pick, mining pick, and start to enchant that, and then start wailing away at the ground here?
You would be able to if you had it.
Okay, I do have pick on me.
I thought Todak took it.
Well, I'm the one who's been carrying it the whole time. He did take it, but I guess I would assume he would have given it back to me.
Did you give it back to him? Sure. Todak,
Yeah.
did you give back the axe, the pickaxe?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, then dropping my brittle axe, taking out the pickaxe, dark stealing it and starting to attack the stone work here.
You attack the stone. The stone starts to chip away.
Anything happen with the circle, or is
No.
the circle like onto the stone, or is the like slightly raised above it?
As you chip away a piece of the stone, the circle seems to be just there.
No, okay then. I then, realizing that's not going to work, move back. Blast my movement.
All right. Dusk.
Grapple.
You're going to grapple a Goliath. That is raging,
He's,
even if he's paralyzed.
he's frozen. He's paralyzed. He's no longer raging because he's paralyzed and his turn has been up, so the rage drops. Unless he has relentless rage, but even still, he's still paralyzed. Which means he
You are
has.
aware that he has taken damage.
Yeah, raging is either attacking or he takes damage himself, so he's still raging.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's still raging, but he's still paralyzed. Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. He can't fight back, so I can literally just grab him and pull.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to move him closer to the portal as
Okay.
far as I can.
But as far as you know, you don't know what happened to the mock, so the only one who does is Karen.
Okay.
And Karen obviously is not sharing anything, so I need to hear it.
Never mind, that changes things. If I didn't see that, and I can't.
As far as you can tell,
Rationalize that
the mock went through the portal.
Okay. Okay. Well, she smashes the guy with a mace or warhammer.
Even with advantage, you do not hit. You swing at him, and it just hits against his skin. Tough like stone.
All right.
Alexandrite, as if that's your turn.
Yeah, that guy is. That guy. While I agree that we must destroy the portal first, this guy feels way too dangerous to be left alive. I would like to use the feature that we talked about earlier. Harness Divine Power and use my bonus action to use my Channel Divinity to give myself back a second level spell slot.
Okay.
And then I would like to Green Flame Blade Rapier him again.
Okay.
Actually, give me 1 second because then I make it the crit.
You're also flanking, so +2.
Thank you. So... Just give me 1 second. And look at that. It's automatically a critical. I rolled a 16 for 22. And then obviously I'm going to use these spell slot that I just generated to smite.
All right. Go ahead and roll your smite.
Yep, coming up.
And
Oh, that's terrible. That's absolutely horrible.
anything else?
But yeah, no. But I just have a question.
Okay.
About the grazing rules. If a roll his armor class, but it's a crit because he's paralyzed, is it still half damage?
I mean, if it's a crit, it's a crit.
It would be
Okay.
a crit is a crit,
Yep.
but you would still get it would. Yeah, it'd be double damage for the dice rolls, but then he'd still take half damage. So, you know.
Well, it's almost like resistance. He takes half damage. And
Okay,
let's
hold
hope-
on. Before we go that much further, this is from a magical source.
The magic, if it's resisted, like the smite, is different. Like he would only use the smite if he got a solid hit. Like we've discussed that part.
Right.
That was like a straight up a critical, and it did full damage. Or, well,
Right.
anything that's not magical did full damage.
But the problem with the barbarian's whole taking half damage thing, it only works against normal attacks.
Yeah,
like,
and the piercing attack is
Yeah.
normal. Everything else did full damage.
It
Right,
does
they
work
don't- it's
against
not-
magical
not
damage
magic.
as well.
The fire
Yes,
is would be full damage, and the radiant would be full damage.
Yep.
Right. Well, no, the point that I think he was trying to make was a barbarian's half damage to slashing, blood, and piercing
I'm gonna move you
does
over there for a
not
sec.
get negated if it's a magical weapon.
right. Because
Doesn't
there's
take
literally a
+1 or
there's
+2.
literally a pathway in the totem warrior that does that.
No. Now you're all confused. It always all slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage gets halved, even magical.
Yep.
The bear totem makes
Right.
it so that all damage except for psychic damage, so also fire and radiant and so on damage gets also halved. So if he's a bear totem,
see.
all of my damage gets halved. If he's not a bear totem, only the piercing damage, and the rest is normal.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't matter if we slash him with a magic axe or a mundane axe. He's going to take half that.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
All right, your turn is over.
Yep.
And the circle and the portal start to fade. And to the side, you see the abomination. Oh no! Oh yeah! And on the table that you see right here, there is a white, almost like irregular sphere or icosahedron, many-sided object. Large, probably big enough that if it was thrown, it would squish everybody here and not even fit through the door. It is big. Not huge, but it's big. But you see on the other side, as it's floating in the air, because it's not touching the table itself, you see that creature. And it looks at you, all of you, that it can see. And it did not.
Oh, of course.
So give me intelligence saving throws.
Intelligence?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's good that I made a shitload of extra characters with Tasha, so
Oh God!
Oh, don't worry. The thrall has to take it too.
well,
Jesus.
17 crits.
It has a -3. And roll a d6. No. Okay. Huh. Neat. Can't do that. This being its turn. And it is going to try and wiggle its way. Nope. It's still paralyzed. Todak!
And I think he also has to make a int save.
He failed.
All the way over here. Did I get?
Yeah, but he can repeat the int save at the end of his turn as well.
Stunned for 1. I mean, he's paralyzed, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So Todak moved.
I mean, you didn't get hit by it because you're. Oh, you.
Right, but I was over here originally.
Yeah, and that's where you are right now.
Why does it show me over here then?
Because I moved you over there, so when I deleted the stuff there, I didn't delete Todak.
Okay.
But
Cool.
you are still like right here.
And I see big, ugly, and tentacle faced, huh?
Yeah, and you see a big white icosahedron right there.
Cool. An icosahedron.
Also, can I ask a question? How much damage did we take?
22.
Just the 22. Okay. Well, I'm actually still alive.
I, I have
All right. While Todak is still invisible,
You have resistance, so yeah, you took half that damage there. Where the hell? There it is.
While Todak is preparing his job, if uh, if Dusk is stunned, then I think the paralyze ends.
I checked. It doesn't say that.
concentration.
Yeah, but it's a
check.
concentration spell, and concentration ends when you're incapacitated, and when you're stunned, you're incapacitated.
I am does not say that I am. Oh yes, incapacitated.
Oh yeah, you are incapacitated.
Incapacitated. No, it's is that I am incapable. An incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions. It does not say that I cannot concentrate.
Yeah.
I guess you're right then. Let's see.
Okay. Todak, let me do Todak's turn real quick because I gotta yell at Midas here. Todak transforms, bonus action. And while he's invisible, he's going to move up beside the big guy, or sorry, the new guy that over here.
You're gonna need to be here because otherwise you're gonna be standing on a table that's also has a giant icosahedron on it. So you need to be over here.
Cool. Where's the icosahedron? Please put it on the map.
I will put an object on the map because I could not find what I was looking for. So, is it Alt? I believe it's Alt. It is Alt.
Cool. So it is big. I cannot eat it. I'm going to fight Big Ugly.
Okay.
Okay. For my first action coming out of invisibility, I don't know if he gets any kind of, like, does he lose his dex modifier? I don't know. Point is, I'm coming in with the bite first.
I don't think he. You'd have advantage. I can't remember. I don't think so.
You would have advantage on the first attack because he
Oh, yeah.
can't see you.
Advantage on the first attack.
Cool. 23 to hit.
Roll the damage.
11 points of fuck you. And then come back in with Claw Claw.
Okay, I need to change your character sheet because that should be rolling on it damage automatically. But either way, those both hit. Roll your damage. Okay.
And with a mouthful of squid, Todak says, "Let me welcome you to the plane of existence of pain."
Anything else for you?
Nope. Bonus action to transform, move, attack, attack, attack. And that's it.
Karen, your
Cool.
turn.
I will be back in just a minute.
Nope. Karen's still struck dumb.
So you can't do anything at all. Dusk.
Feels dumb.
Alexandrite. This is meant to be hard, but like boss level encounter, not like. Holy fuck.
All right, that's the end of my turn, right?
I believe it is let me.
So at the end, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Can't do anything else, but at least I'm not stunned anymore.
And. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I forgot how evil these guys were. Problem with multiclassing. Todak is not here. It does not get multi-attack, so it is attacking Todak. It lashes out with its little tentacles, and Todak just manages to push itself away a little bit. I don't want you guys to die. I want to torture you. There's a difference. Thrall's turn, so yeah, I guess he is stunned. It's an intelligence saving throw. There is no way he's going to be able to pass this.
Also, you can re-roll the recharge, I think.
Oh, shit, right. No. Let's see if he's back. Todak, it's your turn. Oh, that would have been hilarious if that worked. The way I had that portal set up,
Sorry, is it my turn again?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then Todak's just gonna go activate Slayer's Prey. Sorry, I put Midas on hold, so I gotta make this quick. Activate Slayer's Prey on this guy,
Okay,
and I'm just going to bite Claw again.
okay.
14 probably misses.
14 does miss.
Claw critical.
You can get that D plus D6.
That's also critical.
So that also doubles?
Yeah.
Cool. Or just times 3, I don't know what you want to do, but there's what Todak does. That's all I can do. Back in a bit.
Alright. This guy is looking severely wounded. Karen, give me that check. Nope. Dusk.
Lag.
Oh my god. Your brain has lag, apparently. Alexandrate, you are now
Okay.
free to move.
Give me one. By the way, am I prone or not?
You were just stunned. It didn't knock you prone. It's more like you're standing
Okay.
there, like your brain just kind of fried, but you don't drop down or nothing.
Okay, I just hope he doesn't realize that I'm there. I'm going to cast on myself, Karen, and Dusk Bless,
Nice.
which works on saving throws.
Get
Alright.
out of line of sight.
Give me 1 second, and then I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm going to move over there.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Well, this thing is just... It's focusing on Todak. And it still cannot hit him. With a +7! Nope. I'm assuming he's going to rinse and repeat, so if he just wants to roll it.
Give him a minute. He'll be back.
Well, he's yelling at Midas, so...
I mean, the rest of us could take their turns first.
Hell, yell somebody.
Well, most of us are stunned, so it's not really going to make a difference. It's going to come right back around, and he's going to have 2. There you go, it's Karen.
Oh, and, Nope.
All right, $2,500 in damage. Anyway,
The fuck did you do to your vehicle?
apparently a lot more than I thought. Anyway, what am I doing here?
Attacking.
Big Squiddy. Yeah, Squiddy ain't dead yet, right?
No.
Cool. Squiddy's gonna get another bite.
That does it.
Okay, we'll throw the D6 on top of that for 11. And 2 claws. Looks like one of those claws hits
Does.
for another D6, 11. So it
I
looks
thought
like
that only affected the first one.
it does only affect the first one. My mistake.
This thing is severely wounded. And now, Karen, we will take that roll.
Very well.
So, Dusk, it's your turn. Oh, God, no. Nope. Alexandrite.
Yeah.
Also, that's why the turns were going so quickly.
Yeah, everyone's stunned.
Yes.
I'm going to walk over there, and then I'm going to use my action to use my lay on hands to give myself all of my 25 hit points that I still have left, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Let's see if this thing can actually do what it's trying to do. What's your current AC is that thing?
As Todak?
As the giant Todak, yeah?
Current AC should only be mildly higher. Hold on a second here. I have it written down. New AC 19.
Okay, it still does not... Wow, this thing cannot roll to save its goddamn life. Literally.
Probably should change that when I transform.
Probably. Make it easier on me. Todak, you have this thing bloodied and panicking in front of you.
Do I want to take it alive? Probably not.
Probably not.
Eh,
I bet it wasn't prepared for this to happen in its day.
How do you want to do it?
Well, Todak is twice its size, and Todak is very intent on it dying. So Todak is going to literally grab this calamari head with his teeth and chomp.
Please tell me you're not going to try to swallow it.
Oh god, no.
Good.
He doesn't like seafood.
It's shellfish.
Actually, he probably does.
He probably does. And then he's going to grab the limp body and smash it against this edge here.
Puny god. That's all I could think.
And then I have the move action to bring me over this way.
Yep.
Great. Now I'm sure I ate its. I bit off its head, right? The body is just laying there, not
Yeah.
turning to dust.
Yeah.
Good. And that's my turn.
Karen. You can do things now.
yes, but will she be useful? No, she will not be useful. So I'm going to bonus action dash over to the body over here and just start examining it.
Shit.
Okay. Oop. I put it there.
Only a tooth and Todak marks.
Yeah, it is a mind flayer without a head. The head is separated from the body.
Yes. Oh, yes. And my turn.
Dusk. Let's see if you can break out.
Break out of what?
Still stunned.
She's still stunned.
Ah.
And you do. Alexandrite.
Very nice.
Consider. I'm going to walk over here, and then I would like to burning hands the corpse. Which
Oh,
is
no!
also going to hit Auntie Karen.
Alright, roll the damage.
Is there any way I can like take disadvantage on this save to try to shield the corpse?
You absolutely can.
I'll do that. So that's 5.
Yeah.
Did Todak earn bounty points with the Inquisition for killing a Mind Flayer?
My character sheet is a bit bonkers, unfortunately, at the moment, so I'm just going to roll it in the chat. Normally,
Karen, you try to shield the body, but it bursts into flames, and so do you. Throw some oil on that thing. We're gonna have some deep fried shrimp.
that's it for Alex's turn.
I'm just going to. Yeah. That's done. This thing. No. Todak!
Cool. Is this guy still stunned as fuck?
Still stunned as fuck.
Not a, he's not
But
just
not
stunned,
paralyzed.
he's still paralyzed as well.
Mm,
Okay, I cannot move my Slayer's Prey to him like I can with Hunter's Mark.
he
You have
shouldn't be.
advantage on these attack rolls, and they're all crits.
Well, you are incapacitated, and Alexandra did say it's under the condition rules you lose concentration if
Yeah.
you're incapacitated.
No, it's under
Oh.
concentration rules. Yeah, it
Yeah.
says you lose concentration if you become incapacitated. But it doesn't matter if Toda crits anyway.
Yeah.
Crit, claw.
And he's not raging anymore.
Cool. Can't believe I only rolled a 1. Whatever.
You bite into his flesh. You claw into him, but the second one, your claws just scrape across his hardened flesh.
Okay.
You have a plus. Well, he's kind of flanked. Oh no, I guess he's not flanked.
I'd have to scooch here.
That doesn't matter. Even a +2, you still wouldn't.
Yeah, no. Looks
Yeah.
like 15 is the magic number.
I didn't say it because I thought it was going to make a difference. I was just saying it because it's
Karen,
to point out the fact that he was.
Anything out of this body I can salvage.
I mean, it's not turned to ashes yet. It's not charred. It's like it's on fire. You can put it out.
I'll take out my water skin and just try to douse the body.
Okay.
I think that's more or less my turn.
Dusk. Let's see if you can finally break free. Oh
I
my
already
god.
have.
Did you?
I broke out last round. Yes.
Oh yeah, you did. Never mind. Yeah, go ahead. Do your turn.
She's going to do that. And for the individual, that would be me in this round. So 7.
Anything else? That's
Nope.
everything? Alright. Alexandrite.
What are you doing, Karen? Let the thing burn to ashes. And then Alex sort of calms down from his panic a bit. And I would like to move over here and take a look at whatever this is. Can I make out what exactly that is? I mean, it came through the portal, so it has to be bad. But is it like an egg? Is it a magic weapon? What is it?
Oh,
Can
shit,
I
it's an
sort
egg.
of figure out what it is?
Let me see here. Give me an investigation. And are you going to touch it or not?
Oh.
No.
Not yet.
Then give me your
Not yet.
investigation.
A 13.
It is a white, glowing, slightly glowing, ball that has many sides. It almost looks like it would be a perfect sphere, but you could tell that if this was to somehow roll at any significant speed, it might take off into the air a few feet because it's all bumpy.
Was that my action?
You did an investigation, yeah.
Okay,
moved.
then that's the end of my turn.
Is this thing finally going to be able to do something? I don't think so. Alright,
Okay.
Toadhack.
Kodak is going to keep trucking and beating on this guy.
Hey,
Yeah?
that was the mind flayer, not the
It was not the other one because it's C -3 for intelligence. It's just that's what I have it set, that's what it's just set to.
It says Mind Flayer because, yeah, Azeroth had his picture as the Mind Flayer.
A mind
Toadhack
flayer has a positive intelligence.
Dodak has question regarding thing. We still kill it? As he pokes and still
Yes.
what he believes to be stunned individual. Okay.
You poke it, and it just kind of sits there. Like its arms actually drop to its sides.
or disarm it, but I don't know. I don't know. I'd say kill it.
Cool. Take the damage you want out of that, DM.
Yeah, you bite into it, and its skin is really tough. Only your first claw attack really seems to graze along it and draw blood.
Okay. Go ahead.
Karen?
Can I make like another medicine check to try like salvage some parts from this creature?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait. At the end of Todak's turn, is he wounded?
No. He's the only one
Also,
who didn't take
Todak was
damage.
not wounded. Okay.
without my aberrant horror book, could I get advantage on that roll?
Oh, I remember. Don't worry. You carve into this thing, and only the outside of it seems to be really charred. But you get some of its guts, a heart, a squibble. You get a little squibble.
Yes. In my turn.
Acts like a kidney. Dusk.
I'm going to. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That one. Oh no, she's just gonna smack him with a hammer. Smack him with a hammer again.
Alright, go ahead and roll. No. You smack against him, and even though he's not really doing much to stop you, his skin is way too tough.
And she heals herself for 8.
Alexandrite.
That's it.
Yeah, takes a step back. Uh,
I get the subtle feeling
You
this is
cut out.
going to go poorly.
yeah, it's somehow a bit laggy here, so
Take a step
Okay.
back and
drop my rapier, pull out my whip, and start whipping the ball.
okay. You hit it, and it's what you hear is the sound of leather on metal. You kind of hear like a ting, very light ting.
Okay, that's unfortunately not reassuring. And that's the end of my turn.
You get 7 hit points.
This thing has regained its senses, and it drops to his knees. Todak.
Todak has a problem killing things on its knees. Todak stops and examines the creature that he's been wailing on this entire time. Is there a sign of life in its face?
Give me an investigation. Or medicine check, whichever one. It's kind of has this blank stare and it's drooling.
Hmm. Todak will actually ask again. It seems like it's dead inside already. Would it resist if I literally just grabbed its head and twisted? Like, if the creature is completely unable to defend itself, I shouldn't have even needed to attack it last turn. I could have just coup de grace the bitch.
it was like it has some reactionary, but if you try to do something now at this point, it will not defend itself. You can tell that when you poke it.
Todak looks at Dusks and still dead.
You know what? It's my turn.
Todak sets up held action to coup de grace this thing until he gets the okay.
Okay. Karen, are you gonna just keep carving away at this thing?
As I hear the conversation behind me, what role would I have to make to know whether or not this Goliath has, his brain missing and it's replaced by that one creature?
That would be a recall knowledge, I believe.
Okay, would that be in like Arcana, Medicine?
For you, we'll do medicine, because you do have that book and you are a doctor. You can tell from what you know and the knowledge that you have that it is completely dead inside. It is just a walking, breathing husk.
Okay, then I say, oh yeah, just rip off his head and give it to me. Yes, that'd be good. Yes.
Well, that's kind of an answer if you hold it in action, Todak. It's up to you whether or not you want to use it.
Yeah.
Todak does.
You straight up give it a twist, and it doesn't even resist. Its head does almost a full 360, and you hear the sound of slushing, like something in its head is moving around liquidy. And with that, we're out of combat.
Uh, I messed up on the healing thing. I can only do that once per round as a bonus action. So this round is when you get your healing, Alexandrite.
Okay, thanks anyway. So, Dusk, what do you say about this thing?
I think that is a better question asked for the wizards, the scholars. I know some things about divine things, but not that.
True,
I
they
have
might be able to tell us how we can destroy it.
I have 7 more rounds of of vitality, so I'm going to just burn those now to heal people up. Alexandrite, this one's for you.
We can
It's,
say
7.
effectively that you guys will be up at full health.
Okay. There you go. Back to full.
Todak's going to go see if he can collect a trophy from the creature that is now crispified.
Well,
And
there's
then
still the
Karen's gonna
head.
go,
You
and
get a
Karen's going
tentacle.
over here and collect the head of this guy.
You
That's
pick it
Karen.
up and it kind of sloshes around.
Going to
What?
move over
I
here,
have
mirror my movement, and just whisper into the ear of this just disembodied head. Shh. Quiet now.
That's a Karen. Is that thing dangerous?
Not right now, no.
What's that
What do you
thing?
mean not right now?
I believe this creature was long since dead, and it was being puppeted by something else. I won't be able to know for sure until I take a closer look.
Auntie, do you know anything about this thing and how we can destroy it?
I look at the weird giant dice looking thing, and I look over to Todak. Explosive?
looking more towards the wizards.
They look at you. It's like, why do you want to destroy it? This is what we came here for.
Oh, you take it out.
Because it is infused with mind flare magic? Perhaps?
No, it is not.
Kodak finds that hard to believe, considering it fell out of a mind flayer hole. As he holds up the head of the mind flayer.
1 second.
Do you not know an
Yes.
interdimensional portal?
Enter to what? Who now?
Okay.
I am making sure the people that I am talking that are talking are inside this circle.
Yeah, they are. They're coming up to it, and they're just looking at it. It's like, this is what we were looking for. We're not destroying it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. So did I.
I think everybody did.
I don't think
Oh, no,
Dust
no, no.
had extra HP.
No, that was last. That was the day before. It doesn't. I don't think it lasts for a full day. So that would have probably gone away.
It lasts for 8 hours.
Hmm.
Yeah, that only happened like in that previous tunnel, like right before you did the scene visibility. So he still had the 5 HP.
Neat.
So-
Spell was that? That wasn't mine.
Oh no, that was Alexandrite that did that spell.
Okay.
Aid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Todak is going to take a couple of tentacles and an eyeball out of the skull he just ripped off,
Okay.
and bring it over to the wizards.
Okay, wizards. Is this thing potentially dangerous?
Everything's
to
everything's potentially dangerous. Look at the size of it. It could crush you. Maybe. I don't know how heavy
What
it
the
is.
hell is that?
It
More-
is. The best way we can describe it is they haven't really coined a good name for it that we could speak. It's psychic metal.
What are you going to do with it?
We're going to study it and maybe make armor or weapons out of it.
I have a better question for you. How are you going to get it out of here?
Well, we're not destroying it, but we will potentially probably have to break it in half.
Okay.
You're going to be able to carry if that's solid metal and it's that big, you're not moving that. Even a half of it.
That's why we
What
hired
do-
you.
What do you mean by
We're
psychic
not
metal?
moving it.
Hold on. I heard Auntie Karen ask about psychic metal.
What do you mean by psychic metal?
Well, that's why we're here. We want to study it, know its properties, what it does.
Wait a minute.
Uh,
Didn't they just say they didn't want to destroy it, but they just offered to cut it in half?
That's different from destroying
I'm
it. That
going
is,
to try to
cutting it
see
open.
whether or not my telepathic abilities has any impact on this.
you're going to try to use telepathic abilities on that thing, yeah?
Mind link.
It's a ball of metal. It doesn't have a mind.
Okay, then if that
Yeah.
fails, then Karen's gonna put her hand on it and try to see if she can.
That's what I was waiting for. As you reach out and touch it, your hand grazing across its uneven surface. Yeah, see? Somebody makes a good point. If you cut a sandwich in half, are you destroying the sandwich? No.
No, but the sandwich also isn't 20 tons and fucking impossible to move off of this pedestal. However, chunks of it are.
Yeah. But as you reach out and touch it, a light emanates from it. It starts to glow and hum for a moment, and light bursts forth, enveloping the room, and we're going to leave it here for today.
All right, good game, everyone.
And you're right.
Good
If you cut a
game.
sandwich in half, it does not destroy it. However, if you cut a ball of water in half, it does.
You got
No,
a computer
it's-
monitor, if it does.
Yeah, but this thing is not a piece of technology that's going to be if it gets cut in half. When you say destroy
We
it,
don't
you
know
want to
that.
get rid of it completely. They don't want to get rid of it completely. They just want to make it usable.
Fine, Todak can make it usable in smaller chunks.
But yeah, we are going to leave that here. You guys are not gonna like what happens next.
Probably
depending
not.
on what it is.
This is why we have the safe word banana. Because if you
I've
thought I
never
was
heard
being mean before with those nightmares, I'm going to be spending the next 2 weeks writing up horror stuff for you guys. And the safe word is
Don't
banana.
bother.
The safe word is banana.
Well, there you go. Banana. It's already said.
Aww.
bother.
Oh.
Then you don't get to have nightmares.
Character's not supposed to dream anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. Alrighty.
The safe word is more if what I do actually makes the person feel actually uncomfortable.
Ooh, did we level?
Yes, you did actually.
Are we going to get that before the nightmares next week or not?
No,
Aw, you fuck.
but you still get the level. Like, it'll be fine. Just do your level up. I'm gonna end the stream here, but we will be back in a few minutes. I've got to go do something, and we are going to be doing some Battlefleet Gothica 2 or Armada 2, where I either put my money where my mouth is or show that I am nothing but a charlatan.
Poser.
Yeah, that's the word. Hope everybody enjoyed this, and we'll catch everybody in like 10 minutes. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks, guys.